by taking a breath in, and as you exhale, moving it towards your heart space, and allow it to soften and settle there. Just leaving all cares, stress or worries or any ego, and just be focused here in the now with your practice, your breath, and to yourself. Taking your practice where it feels right for you today, whether it's indoors or outdoors. It's at a comfortable space, just to take time out for you. So to open the practice, you can chant one Om, or you can listen to the vibration of the sound. Allowing to inquire here how you wish to serve, what sets your soul on fire. So release the hand. You can leave your eyes open or closed as we come in for pranayama. So you inhale from the belly ribs to the upper chest for 2. You'll pause for 2, and then exhale from the upper chest, ribs and belly for 4. At any time you feel breathless or dizziness, return to the natural breath. So exhale, empty the breath to the belly. Inhale 1, 2, pause for 1, 2, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, pause for 1, 2, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and doing 2 cycles in your own time before you return to your natural breath. And just taking the time now to leave your eyes open or closed as you come to rest in child's pose. Fold the forearms and rest your forehead onto your forearms here. Taking the breath through the front and the back of your heart. Notice the sensation throughout your body here and where you have to release. And then from here, extend your hands to the top of the mat, rise up onto all fours as we come for cat-cow. So drop the belly down, taking your gaze up, roll the shoulders away from your ears, exhale, curl. Just like this, continuing in cat-cow. One more cycle as you come to neutral spine. So extend your hands to the top of the mat. Keep your hands and your knees, and your hips in line. Release the forehead to the earth, melting the heart here. Slowly rise up as you walk your hands towards you. Tuck your toes, coming into plank here. So moving the heels towards the back here, and just allow the belly to hang here. Inhale, exhale, come to dog. Feet no wider than your hips here. Spread the fingers like the rays of the sun, allowing the earlobes to be in line with the tops of the arms. Take a breath in and exhale, move the body forward, coming into plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing. Then releasing onto your knees here, so we're going to come to a slight child's pose. Bend Bend the elbows, slide through to cobra, keep the toes onto the earth here. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, slide through to cobra. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly tuck the toes, come to downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet to fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Sweep your hands up overhead. Bring your palms together. And exhale, slowly release. From here, as you inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Coming into downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale, exhale, come to plank. Lower through to cobra on your hands or your knees. Roll the shoulders away. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the top of the mat to fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Squeeze your hands up overhead, bring your palms together, and exhale, slowly release. So you can do 2 cycles of this in your own time and your breath. So beginning here, to step your left leg back, release in and down. Taking your hands out in warrior 2. Checking in that the big toe is in line with your little toe, your second toe. Roll the shoulders away and taking the gaze beyond your front right fingertips. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, reverse warrior, hand to the back of the thigh, lift up out through your heart space. Inhale, exhale, carefully come into high lunge. Raise your right hand up overhead for a twist. Inhale, exhale, release, and then coming into plank. Release the knees and the toes. Lower slowly. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Take your feet to the top of the mat to fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Sweep your hands up overhead. Bring your palms together. Exhale, slowly release. Hands onto your hip, and then step your right leg back in and down. Take a lunge here, extend your hands shoulder height here for warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, reverse warrior. Lift up out through your heart space here. Inhale, exhale, coming into high lunge. Raise your left hand up overhead for a slight twist. Inhale, exhale, slowly release, and come to plank when you're ready. Release your knees and toes, lower slowly through to cobra, and then exhale, slowly come back to downward facing dog. Walking your hands towards your feet here onto the fingertips to fold forward. Then walk your hands forward here, back into dog. Your hands towards you to fold forward. Walk your hands coming back into downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up. Then exhale, release. Left leg rise up and release. Right leg and release. Left leg and release. Inhale, exhale, move the body forward into plank. Lower slowly, release the toes. Bend the elbows, slide through to cobra. And then exhale, coming into child's pose here, leaving your hands extended to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up onto the fingertips. Walk your hands over to the left side, release the palms down. Release the forehead as much as it goes to the earth. Inhale, and then coming into your center. Exhale, release over towards the right side. And coming into your center, bring the palms together, rise up onto all fours here. You're going to come for needle and thread. Inhale, raise your left hand up overhead. Then exhale, thread through to the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Then coming onto all fours and changing sides. Inhale, raise your right hand up overhead. Exhale, thread through. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then coming to child's pose, downward facing dog to exhale. Walk your feet to the top of the mat to fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Sweep your hands up overhead, bring your palms together, and exhale, slowly release. You're going to come into some breaths here. So taking your feet out 45 into a squat. As you inhale, raise your hands up overhead, pause the breath. Exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. Like twist. Raise your right hand up overhead and breathe in and out deep. Exhale, release, and then raise your left hand up overhead. You're allowing the feet to be pointing to that direction that you're at, facing parallel or pigeon toe. So you can release onto the palms of your hands or your fingertips, allowing your head to dangle to the earth. Allowing those inner thighs to spiral towards the back here. Place your hands onto your hips, elbows drawn in, rise up halfway to pause. Then press strongly through both feet, rising up all the way. And walking your feet in towards your center. Bring the feet together and then step your left leg back into high lunge. So take that lunge here, raising your hands up overhead, warrior one. Palms together here. Release your back leg. We're going to come variation of warrior two flow. So palms facing up here. As you inhale, you're going to raise that left hand up and bring it towards the front. As you exhale, follow your hand through to the back, straight at the front leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, palms facing down, warrior two. Coming back into warrior one here. Release your hands onto your hips. Step your left foot forward. Exhale, release right leg back into high lunge. Inhale, rise up to warrior one, high lunge. Inhale, exhale, release your back leg, palms facing up for a variation of warrior two. Take your right hand, bring it over towards the left. Exhale, stretch to the other side. Back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. And come down. Release your hand and exhale, coming into plank. Slowly lower on towards your knees. As you inhale, rise up for Vrajasana. Then exhale, palms together, release onto your heels. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly come onto all fours, coming to sit with your legs crossed. So we're going to come for Sufi rolls here. So place your hands onto your knees here. And you're going to keep your head up and you're going to move to the right direction. You can roll your shoulders away here if you'd like. And then coming into your center and rotating the other way. Slowly coming into your center. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Then exhale, fold forward. Release onto your fingertips or palm facing down. Breathe deeply in and out. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Release your hands onto your knees. And just uncross the legs the unnatural way. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rising up. Release your hands, coming in for a twist. Take your right hand onto the outside of your left knee. Release your left fingertips towards the back. So you want to lengthen into your center. Then rotate as you exhale, gaze and your shoulder. Inhale and exhale, slowly change. Come to your center first to breathe in, then exhale, release. And coming into your center here. So you can choose to stay up if you'd like to seated. You can extend your legs, or you can lie down in Shavasana, having your legs out slightly apart, wider than your hips. Your hands by your sides, palms facing up. You may close your eyes or leave them open. And keeping a slight curve through the mid-back and lower back so that your back isn't flat. Begin to take that breath in. And as you exhale, allow your body to relax. Listen to the sounds around you that make this time of the day. Relaxing the forehead, the cheeks and the jaw. Allowing the eyeballs to fall into their eye sockets. Relaxing both arms, hands and fingertips. Relaxing both legs, ankles, feet and toes. Just visualizing at the crown of your head a bright star. And that shining star to your third eye, the space between the eyebrow point. The star down to your throat center. Bright star right down to your heart center, illuminating that light that shines from within you always. That white star to your solar plexus, bringing the star to the pelvis, creativity and fluidity. And down to the coccyx, the tailbone, being earthed, rooted into yourself, and grounded. Being a white light illuminating throughout your whole being here. Know that you are the divine divine light. Shine yourself. Make small movements here. You can choose to stay here for as long as you like. You choose to come up, bend at the knees, and roll to the side that feels most comfortable for you today. When you're ready, rise up to sit with your legs crossed, either placing your hands to cross over your heart space or in prayer. To close the space for our practice, we would chant one Om. Bowing your head to your heart, honoring yourself for your practice and for showing up each and every day, and having gratitude for all. The love light and illumination in me meets the love light and illumination in you. Namaste.